for spending some time with me today. So we got back from our cruise and had a wonderful time. This is going to be part 2 of, the first part would be Fish Extenders Part 1, which is what we gave as Fish Extender gifts. This particular is about things we received from Fish Extender and about the general experience. Knew nothing going into it except for the things that I learned via Facebook. My husband did most of the legwork on that. And so now I have a better idea of how it works and all the various parts that go into the process. So basically, Fish Extenders is a gift exchange between cabins. Most of the time you sign up via, well, I think most, I don't think most of the time, I think it's all about signing up through Facebook groups that are with your cruise. We did it for both our 3-day and our 4-day cruise. In the 3-day cruise, we were made up of a group of 8 cabins. In the 4-day cruise, it was a group of 5 cabins. So it worked a little differently. Of course, we don't give gifts to yourselves, you just give it out. Not only that, there's random pixie dust. So outside your stateroom is a hook, which is a fish, depending on what side you're on. We were port side, so we had actual fish on our side of our wall. And then on the other side, I believe it's a dolphin if you were on starboard. Yeah, I still don't know all. Aft, midship, rear. I do know. Aft, mid, front. I don't know. Listen to me. I have no nothing. But we actually had our Fish Extenders made. This was done. I got mine off of Etsy. And then you order pockets to go with it. They come with I mean, if you had, some families had really long, 5 or 6, all the way to the floor. A lot of people made their own as well. I think we took some pictures of some. If I did, I'll remember to add them in. We had a little accident. These were clipped together, but one day they fell apart. But that happened. So yeah, this is what we used for ours. It was a Halloween cruise. It was a lot of fun. So you kind of have to decide when you're going to deliver your gifts. On the 3-day cruise, it was very clear we wanted to get it done the very first day, and one of the items we had gotten was personalized magnets for people who were celebrating a birthday or an anniversary or something like that. So as we were making our way to our cruise ship, our rooms, our stateroom that very first day, we kind of stopped and dropped those off. We did that for the second one as well. And then decided we wanted to make sure we could get things to them that day. So we had a second seating for dinner. So on our way to dinner, we stopped and dropped off our various gifts. The first one, like I said, was a larger group. I think there were 7 cabins we had to deliver to. We were really lucky because 3 of them were on our same floor, and then 2 of them were on another floor. We really had to, everything worked very well for us in getting around to delivering all the various gifts. We also did an adults only. There's many for families also. So it just depends on how you'd like to do and what you want to give. It was incredibly fun to give gifts, just to make the gifts, to give them out. The whole process was just a lot of fun. It also helped to, if you need something we only take 1 vacation a year, so it was nice we started putting our gifts together back in January or February. It was a nice way to cut down the time and have interactions with people. And not only that, Kevin really got to know some of these people, especially the ones who were in our Fish Extender group. One, because several of them were doing a back-to-back cruise like ourselves, but secondly, they were in our Fish Extender group. So you kind of get to know people ahead of time, which is a lot of fun. Fish Extenders isn't going to be for everyone. I can see why it's not an appeal. On a shorter cruise, it does take time to actually deliver your gifts, put your gifts together, depend on how you're going to travel with them. That can be a bit just packaging, what you want to bring. It's just, it could be not for a lot. It's not going to be for everybody. It was for us. We enjoyed it. Will we do it again? Most definitely. There's just something fun about it. It's fun getting back to your room and seeing you've got something in your bag. Or I got pixie dusted one day, which was just out of the blue, wasn't somebody in our group at all. as well. So it was a lot of fun. It was a whole lot of fun to do. And we got a variety pack of things from folks as well. Just all kinds of really creative people. So let me show you some of the things that we got. This is just an overview of all the things we got in our fish extender packet. I mean, it's just phenomenal. The variety of things that people came up with, the number of handmade items, just personalized items, the whole bit. So I'm just going to kind of, and this is, we did, as you might recall, we did the back-to-back. So this is both sets of cruises that we did. So it's all the gifts, the various gifts that we received. I am missing one thing. It's a wonderful bracelet, Mickey bracelet, a little charm bracelet. It's still packed up and I haven't got it out yet. So let's just talk about some of the bags. Look at that great bag. It's a huge, wonderful canvas bag. It was lovely to pack things up with. It's another bag we got. And this little cute bag, it's kind of a nylon-y feel to it. So cool. And a couple of our gifts came in these little fun bags. They're little plastic bags. Such a clever idea to pack things in. These are like cup holders for the beach. Put your drink in there. They say the dream on it. This was just a random pixie dust gift that somebody left in our fish extender, and I have to tell you, we were just so awed by it. And I have to remember next time that we need to just have random gifts to pixie dust people, because we did not do that nearly enough. This is really cool. This is a light. I had seen these on Etsy and somebody else had talked about them, but basically it looks like a little night light. And then, let's see if I can get it up. When you open it, it's a night light. Isn't that cool? So these are really helpful because at night it gets really dark on your cruise. A fun little cup. We got a variety pack of ornaments. This looks like somebody handmade it. It's got the year on it. Little Mickey hat. Didn't sign it though. This is cool. Look at it. It's a dream. It says a dream on it. And then the year on the back. It's hard to see with all the glitter, but it's really cool. This one's really nifty. I don't even know. It's a Disney Cruise Line pin. It's just really cool. And then this is a Beauty and the Beast. So cool. And then a couple of sleeping pads, one for Kevin and one for me. These are cool gifts. Oh, here's the other ornament we got. This is another one of those handmade ornaments. It's just so clever. And it's got little shells that move in it. The other side, it tells you the date of the cruise. So clever. My husband's a big Star Wars fan, so he found this really funny. It's toilet water, and I had to laugh a little bit. The person, this is kind of a heavy weighing item, and the person who gave these out was actually traveling from overseas, and I kept thinking how much extra weight that must have caused in their bag, but it's really cool. And then this is a SpaceX. Sorry, it's really hard to get have the overhead light on. It's really rainy day today. Bring it over here. It's a really rainy day, and unfortunately, do not move before flight. It's kind of a cool little thing. We have a couple people who worked for them, and these are. We got coasters. Those are fun. Then here's some more bags. Oh, this is a cute. Well, I'll get back to that. This is another cool little bag. It's got the logo on it, and it just has a pouch, just like a traveling pouch, and has a couple of, it looks like places to put a traveling document. So that's really cool. This one is, I don't know if somebody made this or not, but look how cute that is. And it's got a little rope as a hanging, and then a couple of little bags just, you know, little makeup bags. This one, I know she made these as well. Aren't those cute? And then a couple of different, like, openers. This is a can opener, and then this one is a can opener as well. So cool. This, I've eyed one of these for a while, and so cool that somebody actually gave us one. It, you hook your purse on it so it doesn't have to hang on the floor. My purse might be too heavy, but yeah, that's cool. And then this is a little bottle to focus very well. Sorry. It's a little Mickey bag, and then it has a little hanging. It's one of those pull-away kind. That's clever. This, look at how cute this is. Somebody made this. I commented that Marie was my favorite. And look, it's got the little, just, I love it. It's the breast cancer awareness pin that comes with it. But she made it. Isn't this wonderful? Carrie Lynn did that. And it's just, looks like a little placemat. You put your drink on it. You can koozie it. Isn't that, it's just so cool. And then one of the people gave candies. They gave these, like, these are chocolate liqueur items. There's the other one. And then she made shot glasses. Oops. Had the year on one side and the logo on another. That was a clever idea. Got a number of, like, candies, some jelly beans, which is, I love jelly beans, and the Mickey and Droid. And then these we've already gotten into. These were from Scotland. My husband's a huge shortbread fan, and these actually were for Scotland. So that was kind of exciting. We haven't finished that yet. And then we got some Werther's candy, soft caramels. These are M&Ms, and these have got such fun packaging. It's tells you how to use and what color to drink, and this had fun confetti in there as well. We got a couple of those. A little chip clip. Some Mickey goldfish. We got into those as well. These are just things, useful things to have around. Some Kleenex bags, Band-Aids, things you might not think about. Moist wipes. That was one of the things I forgot, so I was so excited to have got some on the ship. Some earphones. Look at this little Cruising with Mickey lip balm. And then the Witch is in. I love this. It's hand sanitizer. And there's another hand sanitizer as well that we got that hooks on. This is a paintbrush, and it's called the Magical Sand Remover, and it's got like baby powder and then a paintbrush. And this actually helps get the, when you've got sand on you at Castaway Cay, it helps to get it off. So look at this. Then we got a number of picture frames. Disney Dream. And then our name, K&K 2018. It's got Mickey and Minnie on the outsides. Aren't those cute? And then we also got this. To spend a life, endless bliss, just find who you love through true love's kiss. So cool. And then we also got this as well. It's got the princesses on it. Sorry. Lighting is just really bad today. We got a couple of these as well. They're little laundry bags that fold up. These were great. We actually used them as laundry bags, and those came in really handy. We got a number, these are some stickers we got. Aren't those fun? And then, like us, other people gave out the door things. In your rooms, you need to have your power work. You have to put in key or something. So these worked out really nice, and they had the date of the cruise on them. So that was fun. Can't really see, but yeah, we got several of those. Then I got some of the Mickey nail polish and some little nail stickers for that. This was another fun, it's one of those really fun items. They're little playing cards. I don't think I've seen anything like this since I was a kid, so that was fun to get. And these, look at these pins. They're like little skeleton hand pins. We went on the Halloween cruise, so that was fun. And then one of the last items, this is super cool as well. I'm hoping I can get him to show up. This is Jack Skellington, and he glows in the dark. He's a plasticky bit. He glows in the dark. It was fun to have him at night kind of sitting on our shelves, keeping us company at night. And this came from Jill and David from Scotland. Give me a sec so I can open this up. One-handed is very hard. And inside it's a little pencil case. I love London, and it's loose tea. which I love tea, so that worked out so nicely. I can use it with my little tea bit. And it also had some local candy. I can't get them all out as well. They're just not wanting to pop out. You know how that works. Just some local candy. That's kind of cool to get candy from other places. There was somebody on the second cruise, they were doing a candy exchange from, I'm like, U.S. candy's not all that exciting, right? So yeah. It's amazing just how much. Oh, this is another fun thing. This was a CD collection of different songs. That was a lot of fun. We actually listened to that on the drive home. It made going home a little easier. So yeah, that's all of the items we got. It was a big haul. So one of the things that I realized that I forgot to show was we also received a whiteboard from somebody, which really come next year. There wasn't a pin attached to it, which is too bad because we would have liked to have used it right away. But many of the cabin doors, as you walked by staterooms, and you'll see that they have a question of the day, or say where you're from, or what's your favorite. I think one of them was, what was your favorite shows at the parks? All kinds of different questions, and you could just write notes to people back and forth just randomly. So I'm looking forward to using that again. That's a really cool gift to get from somebody along the way. It's also important not to, it is a gift exchange. So it's possible you might give more than somebody else did, or somebody else might have given you quite a bit more than what you gave. You really have to think this as an individual sort of idea. There were nothing we were disappointed with. We were thrilled with everything we got. As strange as it sounds, it was exciting to see Band-Aids, because everybody needs Band-Aids. It's one of those things you don't always think about bringing when you're away. So that was fun. There were things that we wish we'd had early in the cruise, because it would have been great to have on the second cruise. It was just fun. It was fun. It was a lot of fun to do. The cruise itself was fun, but this added an extra layer to it. Like I said, I can understand why people would choose not to participate. It could get expensive. Especially if you're in a family one, because a lot of people don't just give cabin gifts, they give for individual folks. You just have to think about what's right for you. As in terms of making these, I think we were surprised at all the various types out there. A lot of people, you could tell they made their own, and they were really clever. And if you Google search it and Pinterest, you can see Pinterest. I always say Pinterest, but it's Pinterest. Sorry about that. You can see all the variety packs to make your own. We just didn't have the time, and I'm not really all that crafty. My husband is, but I'm not. So I made these, and I got these specifically because they had buttons, and we could interchange. We only did one pocket for us instead of Kev and I each having our own. We just did one. So yeah, that's what's our experience with fish extenders. Tell me what some of your favorite gifts were. If you've participated in past years or are thinking about participating. I'm curious because I watched lots of videos about the whole process as well, and looked to see what people did and what they gave and what they made. And it being a first timer, I was so nervous about the process. I was so afraid that my gifts wouldn't be good enough, and kept second guessing everything we did, and realized that really wasn't necessary at all. You really just had to go with the flow with it. So I'm interested to hear about other people's experience with it. So please, if you enjoy spending time with me, please like, subscribe, and comment. I'd appreciate it. And there'll be more in this series. I did do a few vlogs along the way, so hopefully I'll get those up soon. Thanks.